Hello, Jair. My name is Kevin. I wanted to thank you for joining me today and taking time to come meet me and really talk about what's going on with you and what brings you into therapy today. So I know coming to therapy isn't exactly the easiest thing to do, so I just wanted to recognize that and appreciate you coming in. So would you like to tell me a little bit about what brings you in today and where you're at with things?
Yeah, hey Kevin. Yeah, it wasn't easy to be here. I have tried therapy out in the past. I feel like maybe I wasn't ready to open up at that point. But I feel like right now where I'm at in life, I think therapy is the only route I can turn to. I don't really know how to address my other problems, and it's starting to feel like I'm the issue to what's going on in my life.
What are these problems that you're experiencing, Jair?
Man, it's a lot. I don't even know where to start. I've been homeless for the past month. My family kicked me out. Um, we don't, I love them, but we don't really have the best relationship because I have my own struggles that they just don't seem to understand.
You feel alone, you feel alienated from your family.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm always explaining myself to them that it's out of my control and they keep blaming me. They keep saying it's my fault.
What were the problems that led up to all this for them to ask you to leave their home?
You know, sometimes it has to do with things that I feel like are out of my control. So there are some days where I am not feeling the best, and I let them know that I'm not feeling the best. And they keep antagonizing me, and obviously, I'm gonna get upset. And they don't like how I get upset. And it just got to a point where we had an argument a month ago that ended up with me almost putting my hands on one of them. So after that, they just kind of kicked me out.
You mentioned that you wanted to still be a part of your family. So like on one hand, you want to be with your family and you love them and you care for them and you want to be a part of it. But then on the other hand, you get into these arguments and where you want things almost become physical, you know? And these are two so contrasting feelings, and yet you're like stuck in the middle and you don't know what to do with yourself. And now you're
Mhm.
you're homeless and you that must be excruciatingly difficult for you.
Exactly, exactly. And man, you phrased it like that's the best way because I've been trying to let my family know just that. And it's so hard for me sometimes to speak how I feel. It's so hard for me to do.
You did really well just articulating your thoughts here, and I think you really have an honest shot if you keep working on yourself and bringing all these feelings to surface. And one day you there may be an opportunity for you to return home after you've done some work on yourself. So I wanted to thank you for coming in today and to allow me to work with you. We discussed what brought you in and that you've been experiencing some homelessness and some loneliness and alienation from your family and some anger and some guilt for all the things that have led up to this. So I think if we continue to meet on a regular basis, that we can really address these problems and also get you some services and access to care while you are experiencing a homelessness. But I do want to thank you, Jair, for coming in today and taking this first major step.
Thank you, Kevin. That means a lot for me. I really do appreciate hearing that from somebody else.
Of course. We'll see you next week.
All right. See you next week.